It's so fun to be a bun.
Alright, so this video was a little bit later because I woke up kind of late. Then I had to fix a couple things. I had to make I made coffee. I fed my bunny. Um, yeah, and after I do this, after this is over, I'm gonna mow my lawn. Let's see, hold on. I might actually be able to mow it. Hold on a second. I got a thing from my bank saying I have. What the fuck happened? Okay. Okay, so some of the TV stuff that I ordered. I'm gonna see today if it's gonna rain. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain at all today. But I'd rather do it earlier in the day. That way, oh my God, it's gonna be 96. Wednesday is gonna be 96 degrees. Tuesday is gonna be 95 degrees. Holy shit! All right, I gotta yeah, I gotta I gotta figure out something. But yeah. Anyways, today's episode of Reddit is gonna be r/MadeMeSmile again. Just because I haven't done it in a little while, and I wanted to, look at some happy, wholesome posts. And yeah, today's guest is Luna. Looney. Um, she is so fluffy. I love Luna. She's really sweet. Well, kind of sweet, not incredibly sweet, but kind of sweet, and she's just really cute. And she's really cool, and she's really funny. All right, let's look at some happy, wholesome posts. All right, so I might need to adjust stuff, but let's see. I think it's. I mean, it's close enough to my mouth that it's gonna pick it up. But I might have to move closer to the. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I think this is pretty good so far. So I'll know when I'm editing. Um, if it sounds bad, if it doesn't sound good while editing, I'm going to use the audio from the phone, just because. Yeah. Ecuador coach Sebastian sprints on the side. Ecuador coach sprints on the side. Sprints on his hands and hugs. What? That looks. Oh, that's sweet. Is that his? Are those his kids? His wife and kids? I think that's pretty wholesome. Ecuador coach Sebastian sprints onto the stands after the team defeated Germany 2-1. Okay. It's like he's just like dressed so casually and so humble. She'll never forget this moment. Is that a? Oh, it's a hummingbird. That's that's pretty. Wait, what happened to what did the bird do? Oh yeah, the bird just flew away and she's like really happy. Wow. My daughter gets the giggles when I juggle. I want to see this. This gets cute. Oh my god, my dog smiles every time. Uh, oh my god, that's really cute. Yeah, that dog is so funny. That's a dachshund, right? I think that's how it's pronounced. 23-year-old becomes the first person in Louisiana to be functionally cured of sickle cell disease. I don't know what sickle cell is. I've heard of it. but I have no clue what it is. I think that's their mom. That's probably his brother. That's cool. I don't know what sickle cell is, but I'll have to look it up, and I'm not gonna do it right now because a kid snuck into his older brother's game and somehow ended up getting his very first red card. That is hilarious. That's, I think, Africa. It looks like Africa. I don't know. No, I don't know for sure. Being me 12 years old, really wanting a gaming PC. Stuck on a laptop that barely runs Minecraft. Asked Dad if we can build one together. Show him the parts. $800 total. He sighs. That's a lot of money now, right now, buddy. I get it. I tell him it's okay. Birthday comes around. He gives me $50 in a note. Maybe start saving for it. Trying not to look disappointed. A few months pass. Come home from school. There's a fully built gaming PC. Has all the parts from my list. Better GPU than I asked for. Run downstairs. Dad, is this really mine? He just smiles. Happy late birthday. Years later, I'm 20, helping my mom clean out the garage. One day, find a notebook with a PC building research, YouTube notes, forum post, budgeting spreadsheet. He saved for 4 months. Oh my god. That's really cool. That is a totally, I mean, yeah, I get it, but that's really cool. Dad helps a blind son enjoy the World Cup. No idea what they're saying, but after 10 years of not walking, this man takes his first steps. What? I don't know what kind of. I don't know what he had, but has had whatever. But yeah, that's kind of cool. That's what is this brother honored his bet with his sister more than 14 years ago.
Grace, do you want to tell us about what's going on?
Our deal is if I get married first, then Grant has to do a solo dance at my wedding. And if he
For how long?
For over a minute and a half.
Okay. No. And what happened?
It's not over a minute. A minute and a half.
We are going to raise our glasses tonight because Grant's going to give us a minute and a half dance to the music that I chose.
Okay, that is actually really funny. I like that. That is hilarious. And those are some odd dance moves. I don't know if he's stripping. He's doing the worm. Okay, that's funny. The worms. I don't know. Little kindness goes a long way. What is that? Is that a drinking fountain for dogs? Oh no, it's not for dogs, but the dog. She's gonna give, or that man's gonna give the dog water. It looks like. Yeah. Aww. I would absolutely do something like that. Like if I was out and I saw a dog wanting some water, the dog's pretty smart too, because the dog was trying to get on top of the water fountain. He wanted. Oh no, is he pushing his nose up against it, or is the water? I think the water's just constantly running. I absolutely love that. These pure souls, including your toys. Oh, it's a dog adoption thing. Oh, look at that. He's so happy.
I'll find the things they say.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that because it's probably copyrighted and yeah. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of toys. Look at those happy dogs. Oh my god, that would be like one of my dream jobs, is to be like a dog daycare thing. This hat my wife and kids homemade for Father's Day. Did they draw on it with crayon? That's wholesome. That's really wholesome. Kind of funny and kind of wholesome. Gary Sinise here. Oh, that's yeah. Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. Humbled to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Gary Sinise Foundation. Over the years, I've had the honor of meeting countless heroes, and so many have touched my heart. It is incredible for me to think, wow. Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump, yes, he was an asshole, but Gary Sinise himself does not seem that way. He seems just to be a really cool, decent, really cool, fun, not fun, you know what I mean, really cool, really awesome, amazing human being. Like, that is really cool. Also, that he looks so different. That's because Forrest Gump came out. Like, is that wait? He knows how to play the guitar. That's actually really cool. I did not know that. He plays the bass. Yeah, he plays the bass. I would say the way he's got his fingers positioned, it's a bass guitar. It has 5 strings on it, but still. Like, yeah, he got no legs. Okay, holy shit, that is a lot of people. Wow. Okay, this one's way cool. I don't know. Did he? I'm gonna actually look that up really quick. Did Gary Sinise serve? Because Gary Sinise. Gary Sinise Foundation, which is Lieutenant. Yes, about the Lieutenant Dan band. There is a band called Lieutenant Dan Band. No fucking way. It's a cover band based in Chicago. I don't know who Kimo Williams is, but wow. George Milton and the Mice and Men, Lieutenant Dan Taylor in Forrest Gump, Mattingly in Apollo 13, Harry Truman in Truman, Commander Kevin Dune in Snake Eyes, Jimmy Shaker and Ransom Detective Mac Taylor on CSI New York, Agent Jack Garrett in Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Shaw. He was Shaw in Open Season. I think Shaw was let's see. I'm gonna look that up really quick. Open Season. Yeah! I knew it was this guy. That's Shaw from Open Season. I did not know he was played by Gary Sinise. I went fucking. When did Open Season come out? I've seen that movie a handful of times. Not a whole lot. It's alright. Open. It was like, wasn't it like 2000? Yeah, it's 2006. Damn. I did not know he was played by Gary Sinise. That's really funny. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, Martin Lawrence, Gary Sinise, Jon Favreau, Patrick Warburton. I forgot he was in that. Can't remember what part Patrick Warburton played. Anyways, yeah, 2006 is when Open Season came out. I remember that movie. It was funny. It was good. I did not know Wow, he got. Okay, I thought this was 1961. I'm like, what? Sinise's career started on stage at the Steppenwolf Community, which he co-founded in 1983 theater company. So it's Terry Kinney. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did not know Gary Sinise was the voice of. That's crazy. It doesn't say if he served. I don't think he did. That's crazy as hell, though. I gotta redo something well, I will when I'm done. But Gary Sinise, that's just really cool. And I've seen this picture before. There he looks like Lieutenant Dan. He just looks like a way older version of Lieutenant Dan, though. Lieutenant Dan, you got no. I said that to my grandpa because my grandpa, who served in Vietnam, he was blind. Um, he got new prosthetic eyeballs because he had his eyes blown out in war, and he got new prosthetic eyeballs. And I said that to him when he got new eyes. I said, because it's like every 2 years, I think they make him go to the VA and get new prosthetic eyes because like it's something to do with like eye infections or something like that, like inner eye infections. Not like the eyeball itself because he didn't have any. He didn't physically have any eyeballs. In fact, when he took his eyes out, you could see straight through to his brain. It was very very creepy. And he would take his eyes out, and I look in there, and I'm like, that is the weirdest, creepiest shit. Like it's gross looking. Anyways, I thought that I was throwing up. That's a stick. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I said that to him when he got new eyes. I'd go, Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. It was so funny. I said that to him a couple times. I've also kind of like poked fun at the Vietnam War. I'd be like, "Hey, Grandpa, does this song bring flashbacks to you?" And I started playing "Fortunate Son" by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and he's like, "No." I just thought it was really funny. That oh my god, that's a puppy, I think. Yeah, that's a puppy. He looks really. Oh my god, that was really cute. He's just like up in your face, kind of, or up in the camera. Couple sends new baby text wrong number. Dudes show up, and that's really cool actually. LMAO, make this go viral, man. Didn't know it's a funny name, Young Rich. We are at the hospital having a baby. Congrats, but I think someone has the wrong number. Yeah, that's actually well, I don't know y'all, but me and the boys will try to will be through. That is cool. Me and the boy, so sweet. Congrats. That must be a group text. Local Israel 67. You're checking up on me. I'm sorry. I got caught up in the baby. That is incredible. My husband adopted my son today. That's wholesome. Uh, looks like your son looks like Alex D. Linz. If you don't know who Alex D. Linz is, he was Max Keeble's big move, right? Yeah, Max Keeble's big move, and I think it's Keeble's, right? Max Keeble's big move, Home Alone 3, which sucked. The worst Home Alone movie is Home Alone 4. It just got to complete shit. I wish they would have kept Macaulay Culkin as the lead character. But Alex D. Linz, he played Alex Pruitt in Home Alone 3. That used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I think it came out in 1999. So what is Bro roll up to the construction site like he's been working for ages. That's really funny. Well, he's got his own little wheelbarrow and everything. That's cute. That is really funny. Or is it a girl? I can't tell. I can't tell because of the hair. The hair isn't a. She's going up the little. They're going up the little ramp. That's funny. Okay, more of those. What is that? 20 years ago. 20 years later, I just became a nurse at the hospital. I survived. Oh my god, that's really cool. That's really cool. Hell yeah. What is this? This is so overwhelming. I want this kind of enjoyment. What is this? Copyrighted music. God damn, that's cute. That is a cute dog. Aww. I love that. What kind of dog is that? I'm trying to think of. It looks like a third world country. Not to like be mean to them, but that looks like a third world country. It probably is. So it's probably a mixed breed. This veteran struggled to find work because he needed his service. Oh, I remember this. Well, maybe not this one. I don't think it was this one specifically. Maybe it was a different one. But this store, yeah, you could have just said Lowe's. It is very, yeah. This is okay, this is old. This is old, but it's amazing. Like, okay, that's just really fucking adorable. He's an old dog too, so he's gonna. Aww. There's a golden retriever. Yeah. I mean, they do live quite a while, depending on if it has problems or not. But that's really cute. This 9-year-old took on the tallest climbing structure in the U.S. and made her dad incredibly proud. Oh, okay. The tallest climbing structure. There's some music on this one.
Totally can.
Oh,
Let's do it.
All right, I'm just gonna do this. Oh wait, no. Okay. Where? Wow. Wait, did they put a camera on her? Okay. Is she wearing flip-flops? That's kind of dangerous. But also not terrible. That's really cool. Okay, wow, that's high. She's really high up there. I would have climbed like over the ledge. Caretaker swapped you on viable eggs for. Oh, it's okay. They're like birds. Okay, that's probably. Dang, that one really. I'm not. Aww.
Maybe I drink too much, but when I think of you, I long to feel you.
I'll probably get copyrighted for that. God damn it. I hope YouTube doesn't be. This is awesome, actually. This is pretty cool. I like it. This one's oh no, it's not raining. It's probably He's like, oh no, don't do that. That guy must make a shit ton of money to be able to do that. Like, these stupid people trying to call this phone. That guy must make a lot of money to be able to do shit like that. Good boy at work. Okay, what is this? That's funny. I like that. That one's really funny. Oh, look at that. That's a Shiba, right? Shibas are cool dogs. I've heard they're kind of mean. I have a couple friends that have them. Friends that have some. They're kind of mean, but not like incredibly mean. They're like huskies. I think they're like the Japanese version of huskies, pretty much. Robert Irwin shares some bird facts.
Because you love birds.
Yeah, I love birds. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, let's go with one of my favorite birds, the bowerbird. There is a species of bird in Australia called the bowerbird. There's a few different species. To attract a mate, they build a bower and they collect colourful objects from all around the ecosystem and create works of art to attract a mate. And then they do a little dance for their mate as well. Like, how cool is that? That's just amazing. Here's another bird fact. Did you know that a adult golden eagle has the same pressure in its talons as some big cats? It's the bite of a...
Alright, I'm not gonna sit through that. I love, I kind of love Robert Irwin. Like, not like... He just seemed... The whole Irwin family just seems incredibly wholesome. They were incredibly wholesome. The Crocodile Hunter, I kind of watched that a little bit growing up. You know, oh, look at the size of this croc, kind of, you know, or look at the size of this snake, it could bite a man's head off, or kind of thing, which is kind of funny. I will say that some of the stuff he did wasn't the best. I will say that he FAFO'd because he messed with a stingray, and that's how he died. He got stung right in the chest by a stingray. Stingray. That was just sad that he did that. Proud parents of a drag queen performer. Rich, because this is how my family... Okay. I see this post is locked. I know, I was gonna say, there's probably some comments that are like, I've seen that one already. Seen it. I remember starting 8th grade, my 8th grade days, after my mom passed away. I sat in front of the class, just stared at the little laminated memorial card from her funeral on my binder. The teacher noticed and asked me if I wanted to excuse myself. I went to the hallway and I cried. Teacher came out and asked me if I'd like a buddy to go to the bathroom. I didn't pick my best friend or anyone that I even talked to. I said, Emily, a super quiet Chinese girl who barely spoke English. Aww. I thought she would decline, but I heard the teacher call her name and walked out into the hallway immediately, no hesitation. Went to the bathroom and she just sat with me, didn't ask me what was wrong. Eventually, clearly already knew. Everyone clearly already knew. Just put her hand on my shoulder and passed me tissues till I was ready to go back to class. Hope she's doing all right. 20 years later, and I'm still thankful. That's sweet. I hope Emily reaches out to you and be like, "Hey, that's me. You want to grab a coffee sometime?" That would add the strawberry on top, you know, or the cherry on top, whatever you want to call it. I love that though. That I want to give both of them a hug, you know. Colombian supporters waiting for him to finish the Congo national anthem as before. Okay. I don't know that one, so. The world is... What is this? Is that a capybara? That's pretty funny. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Is that just bird feed? Bird seed. Wait. The seagull's feeding the fish? That's pretty funny. Aw. I really like that one. Oh my god, that is something I would never ever think I'd ever see. Is that monkey giving the bird a kiss? Okay, what is this? A horse spreading, okay. Oh, the deer's licking the dog. Okay. Wait, is that a pet deer? That's funny. Is that an otter? I've seen otters do that. Oh, another deer licking the dog. Oh my god, that dog is just like, that dog kind of loves it. He's just like, hey, I'm being licked. I've seen it. Seen it. Seen it. I hate these. Chinese fan caught Bad Bunny's attention and told him, "Yo aprendo," which I learned. What did they say? I don't know what that says. Man, met a beautiful tiny friend today. Okay. Are those ice chunks on there? That's actually kind of funny. Ken Norton, who was a single father who defeated Muhammad Ali in 1973. Norton, who broke Ali's jaw, was working at a car factory by day and training at night at the time. Wow. Also, is that Jack Black? No, I'm kidding. That's not Jack Black. Jack Black would have been a kid. If wrestling is fake, explain that. Is that pizza? Oh my god, that guy! That's really funny. That is really funny. I like how that guy's wearing an apron too. That is hilarious. It's pizza dough. Oh, I thought that's promoted. I was gonna say, what is this? Why is there anime shit in here? But then I'm like, Iranian. I'm not gonna read that. I mean, not that I don't care about the Iranians. It's kind of long. Your husband's still supporting your dream. Okay, what is this? Your husband. Oh shit! Your husband still supports Grant. I don't know who Sierra is. Okay. I just did this because I love my wife. Love my life. What? I don't know what this is. Oh, there's like sticky notes everywhere. That's kind of weird. Not to sound like a jerk or a bully or anything. I don't know. The U.S. World Cup fans didn't expect to love. The U.S. that World Cup fans didn't expect to love. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, yes, I remember seeing this. They were like going to, I don't know. They were like going to like grocery stores and trying out ranch dressing and stuff. I think that was what they're talking about. Blue Jays fan caught a home run ball, gave it to young Rangers fan wearing a ladies. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, that's funny.
In our bathroom. And it's so funny because they do sound like, y'all watch it.
They do sound like screaming goats. That's really funny. What? Oh, seems like the most what? I do not know what this is. Lullaby for the baby. Is that guy singing a lullaby to an elephant? That's actually. The baby told the bus driver this was her favorite song. And okay, that's. I don't know what song that is. Oh, Shake It Up. Is it Katy Perry? I've seen that one already. I just really family. Aww. They're like cuddling. That one's like, that's really cute. Seen it. Okay, former student today. She'd kept a post-it note I wrote her one day, and she was clearly going through it, and had the message tattooed on her arm. No. God, that's nuts, but sweet. She has said it. I really helped her a lot when she was struggling and hurting. I want to see a pic. Whoa, that's really cool. Oh my god. I wish I had a teacher like that. I've never had a teach. I never had any good teachers. Well, I shouldn't say never. I mean, one of the last teacher I had, well, sort of the last teacher I had, Miss Ross is her name, and it was the computer networking class I was in at the education center, and she wasn't like the kindest, like overly kind. She was kind of mean, but not incredibly mean, like, you know. Um, so yeah, yeah. She wasn't the best, but she also wasn't the worst. The worst one I had, let's see. Worst teacher I had was Mr. Hinckley. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. It was a vocational class I was in. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. This was his background experience. His background experience is lawn mowing. The school district that I was in my hometown, they thought a lawn mowing guy, a guy that mows lawns for a living, would be a good fit for a special education teacher. Let that sink in. It didn't work. He taught 1 year, and he actually ended up getting fired. And it was really well. He didn't get fired. They gave him a different role. He was teaching like sixth graders with troubled pasts, like, oh, my mom does drugs. My dad abuses us. Stuff like, kind of kids like that. But yeah, it's really funny. Like, that teacher I had was really he was not very good. Never got discouraged. I don't know what that one says. Mom, can I play Zelda's treasure chest? Mom, I can play what is this? I don't know. Mom, games again. Stop wasting your time. I want to let my dejected young self back when it was music. Wow, that's sad. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn on my radio scanner. Kind of late for that, so I'm not gonna do it right now. I keep seeing the same post. What is with Reddit with these? What is this one? Seen it. Damn. Don't touch me. What is this? Is that a pump? Let's look at a pump. Oh, is that a wolf? That is a pretty wolf. Aww. Monkeys. Are those? No, those are just monkeys. Alright, I'm probably just gonna... Yeah. I keep seeing the same fucking post, so I'm just gonna end the video now. Because again, I keep seeing the same post, and it's very weird. Reddit is very weird with that type of shit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I gotta go fix something, and then in a little bit I'm gonna mow my lawn. We're gonna mow. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later.